Hello, good evening. I am feeling a little bit better, but not too well. But yeah, I want to address some questions tonight because I have a few here. I did answer some questions yesterday. That's my daughter, she's sick. But I still have a lot to answer, so I will try to answer quickly. And then if you have questions, just please leave it in the comments, and I will get back to you. So let's start with when. That's a lot. Okay, I'm just gonna pick the most common questions. Let me see this. From Vince Boragina. I'm worried I was getting served through Service Canada. I completed my serve. My last payment was October 3. Now it says when I go to my EI report login that I have no current benefit application. Does it automatically go to EI? Because I got no email stating otherwise and I'm strapped for money now. What should I do? So for those who are already getting their CRB from Services Canada, Services Canada will be reviewing your benefits or your applications or your serve while you were on serve, and they will see if you will qualify for the new EI. If you don't qualify for the new EI, you will then be notified through email. A friend just got his notification a few days ago, like 2 or 3 days ago, about this with the statement on how much he will be getting, how many weeks he will be getting. So yeah, they will get back to you. I don't think it. I think they're just looking into reviewing the applications for now. So, but you don't have to reapply right away. You do have, unless you fall under the exemptions wherein your C number starts with 9, you are self-employed, or that you declared at some point that you are back at full-time work. So if you don't fall under this or exemptions, then just wait. They will get back to you. Hail Rastegari. Hi, I already applied for EI and I'm working like 15 hours per week, and my manager said we cannot get you more hours. Can I apply for EI again because I need financial aid? Which plan can I apply? So you already applied for EI and you're working like 15 hours per week. So if you already applied for EI, just wait for that feedback from Services Canada. They will either email you or they will mail you whether or not you qualify for EI. Because if you did apply for EI, then you must have given your ROE already. So if and when you don't qualify for EI, then you can always go to the CRB in the CRA website, and you can apply for the CRB. So that's for Hale Rastigari. So yeah, you can also work while on EI. However, I'm not very sure, as up until now, I'm not very sure how working while on EI claim is calculated. Yes, you can, but I just don't know how, like, in the CRB system, it's very it's specified that if you earn more than $38,000 in the this year, you will have to get back 50 cents per dollar that is over 38,000. But in EI, there it says you have to get, they will deduct 50 cents per dollar of your income, something, but it's harder to understand for me. So because I have never been on EI, and with the CRB, we can still get EI. Even we can get the benefit even if we are earning $1,000. But with the EI now, after the CERB, I find it a little bit difficult to understand how working while on claim works. Although I just did read it quickly, and I didn't read it again. But I promise I will read it again, because I'm also curious what will happen to me, because that will be my status as well. Because I'm not laid off. I will just be working less hours coming this coming fall season. What else? If you have any questions, please just type it in. I'm sorry, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today. That's why. I might be disoriented. No. I will try to answer the questions the best way I can. Okay, one more thing from Fabulous Flashbacks. They also asked, did you work? Oh, this is a follow up question. Okay. The first question was, did you work or receive any earnings during the period of this report? If I write no, then later they ask, is there any other money that you have not previously told us about? That you, oh, I think I remember this question. This is about her getting separation pay from her job. And what was that? That's 2 days ago. So she got a separation pay. I read it somewhere that the separation pay will not will not affect you getting your EI benefits, even if you were let go from your job permanently, and they will give you a separation pay. It will not affect your benefits payment, and it will not also disqualify you from the EI program. I forgot where I read it, but I did read that somewhere. So she's having trouble here with. So if I write no, then later they ask, is there any other money that you have not previously told us about that you received or will receive for the period of this report? If I write yes, then they ask if I'm referring to both my pensions and provincial. As their records indicate that I'm receiving a pension for the first and second week of the report. So if I answer no, where do I indicate my severance pay, please? Other than your pension, did you or will you receive any other money for the second week of this report? Then if I answer yes, in order to declare my severance, it just takes me to the end of my report without asking what the amount of my severance is. Sorry, hope you understand what I'm asking. It is very confusing. Thank you so much for your patience. I guess there is no you don't have to declare your severance because in the first place it's not an income. I'm really not very sure about this, but I just saw somewhere. Let me just search that. I just saw somewhere about. We can see you in the mirror, pa. Yeah, it's questions and answers about the EI program. Sorry if you have a question. Oh, hi, Isra Rudin Atal. One of my friend have a question applied for EI, but he gets CRB through EI. This his last period report was at 3 October. So what will be the next? Still, he didn't get any feedback. Okay, so if you applied, so let me explain that. But first, fabulous flashback. I will get back to you fully on this one because I have to find which article I find that about the severance pay, and then I will type in your answer. I will let you know. As to the CRB question for Isra Rudin Atal, when if you are getting okay, wait, one of my friend have a question applied for EI, but he gets CRB through EI in his last report. So if you just applied for EI in Services Canada before October 3, if you applied for EI before October 3, and it's your first time, you will be getting CERB because CERB is actually from March 15 to October 3, 2020. So if you were not getting so let's say in my case, I applied on March 15, but there were some weeks when I didn't get in any benefits because I was working more than $1,000. So that means my 28 weeks on CRB was cut at some point. So October 3 will be my last week to get the CRB benefit. And so if you just applied in Services Canada, they will think then that even if you got your CRB from you already got the full 28 weeks from Canada, they wouldn't know yet. They will think that you are still entitled to CRB on that week. So they gave you the CRB benefit assessment for their review of our applications, whether to transition us automatically to EI or whether we have to reapply. And so you have, if your friend who applied for EI and got the CRB has a SIN number of 9. It will be is self-employed or have declared at some point that he went back to work fully, then he has to reapply again after he get his benefit on October 3, 2020, because he fall under the exemptions to having his benefits transition automatically.
Ross Lynch.
So yeah, so if your friend has a SIN number that starts with 9, if he is self-employed, or if he at some point declared that he went back to work fully, then he has to reapply for EI. But if he doesn't fall on those exemptions, then he has to wait for a feedback from Services Canada, and they will let him know whether or not he will qualify for EI, or if he has to apply for the CRB. Okay, then if his SIN that didn't start with 9, then he just wait. Services Canada will get back to you. Like, a friend of mine just messaged me a few days ago. He just got his feedback from Services Canada. It's like a statement on how much you will be getting, how many weeks you are entitled to, and how much your tax will be. So in his case, he will be getting $500, but he will be also taxed. I think it was $42. So his $500 will be deducted 42. So anyway, so 400 something, he will only get 450 something per week, and he was entitled to 45 weeks. And yeah, so in a few days, so he got that feedback maybe after 3 or 4 days of waiting for any feedback from the Services Canada after he applied for his last report. So yeah, I think everyone just has to wait for now, whether or not we will be transitioned automatically or not. I hope I answered your question, Isra Rudin. And is anybody else has a question? Because I'll just keep answering the questions. Actually, there I found the page now.
She's not ready. I don't know.
Okay.
She's still a child.
So
Oh, I don't know. His little finger.
yeah, you can still get benefits even if you're working. You will still get benefits. It's in EI. While you're on EI, you can still get benefits even if you're working. I'm just not very sure. For I know for sure you won't get it if you work 5 days in a week. That's something I'm really sure of. But as to how the calculation works while you're working, because I know the more you work, the more your benefits will be deducted. So you will be receiving less and less from EI the more you work. But how they calculate that and how they came up with the amount, I really don't know. I'm still trying to figure out, because there was a lot of examples there, and unfortunately, I didn't really have the time to look at it like in details, so that's why I cannot explain. But I just know if you work full 5 days in a week, then you will stop getting the EI benefits. But it doesn't mean that your EI claim will stop. It just for that week you won't get anything.
Wait, how old is Doja? Doja.
Anybody else?
I know.
Okay, so let's see.
Doja is 24.
Here you go. Questions and answers to Canada Recovery Benefit again. I don't want the Canada Recovery Benefit.
Beyonce. Wait, what? Beyonce?
So
It's the same age as his parents.
hi, Caroline Bandula.
Same.
Welcome to my live stream. If you have any question, please just put it in. Okay, I'm just gonna look into that question earlier about the severance space. If you have any question, just please type it in and
Yes.
I'll answer right away. Right now, I'm looking at that information about the one of the subscribers or the viewer asked me about how to treat the severance pay that she got. Hi, me, Chefres Yuki Vlog. Hello. Welcome to my live stream, May Chefres Yuki Vlog.
Hinay.
Hello. Why are you studying, anak?
No, but talking to someone.
Yeah, but then I have to talk to my subscribers to anak. I have to speak louder because I don't have a microphone here. I will be done soon. Like it's only I'll be done in about 20 minutes siguro, anak. So I don't see any questions. Hi, Miss Jeffries Yuki Vlog. Let me just find you. I'm going to find you, or maybe we are friends
Wait, so
already.
isn't Ariana? Wait, they're all 27.
With MailChimp's
Wait,
customer
ano
journey
ba yan?
smarts, you can track when a customer buys something.
Daniela is 31. She's 27.
Hello, if you have a question, please just put it in. Right now, I'm still looking for that information about the severance pay. But if you have another question, actually, it will take me a while to find that. So maybe I just start answering a few other questions that are here so that you will
Oh my
have
gosh,
something.
what's this?
Yeah, a lot of people didn't get any feedback until even if they did their last report last October 3. So yeah, you still really have to wait. They will let you know in a few days. That's for sure. They will either mail you or email you.
She's
So, but yeah,
27.
Israrudin, you just have to wait. I'm sure they're still looking into his application. Like my friends as well are waiting for any feedback from Services Canada.
Oh my god. No, Cameron Boyce. That's so sad. Sky
Okay.
is the same age as
So Fabulous Flashback is trying to get through Services Canada, but she can't get through.
Shiny.
So I would advise that if you are trying to get through Services Canada and you cannot contact them, there is a way to give them a message, sort of. So you submit a service request form, and then they will get back to you when they can. You leave your informations there. You leave your, but no important information, like don't leave them your SIN number or anything like that. Just leave them your cell phone number, and then what your issue is, and then they will get back to you maybe in a day or 2 days, so whenever they can. So if you're trying to get to call Services Canada and you can't reach them, you try to submit a service request form. I have a vlog about that as well. If you can just look it up in my COVID-19 help and benefits playlist, there is one of the videos there is about how to submit a service request form. And I did that as well. I did submit a service request form, and in like 3 or 2 days. But this was during the CERB period. This was like April and May when Services Canada was really busy with the CERB applications. Right now, we are divided between the Services Canada and the CRA. So I don't think Services Canada is that busy as it was when it was the CERB time. So maybe it will be quicker for them to get back to you if you submit a service request form.
Oh, did you see AC?
And what else? So Oh, and Mr. Rashid Ahmed, um, how can I stop my current claim? There's only one way to stop your current claim or to make any changes to your report. You have to call them. I also had a vlog on this on where how what the number to call them if you have it if you make any mistakes with your report or if you want to stop your claim because sometimes your old claim I mean, applying for this new benefit right now would be better for you to start a new claim than resuming your previous claim that you already submitted. Let's say last January or last February, you submitted an EI claim and stopped it at some point, and then COVID happened and you reapplied. So sometimes they will just continue your previous claim, or if you'd rather have this new claim right now, wherein the minimum pay is $500, so probably this will be better for your case. Then you can stop your previous claim and start a new claim. You just have to call them because there's no other way than to call them to stop your current claim.
Yes, little thing.
Hi, Nebiat Kefal. Hey, I was in laid off from my job due to COVID and I was taking serve, but at the moment I got a new job but only working 12 hours in the week. So I'm just wondering if I can apply for CER or do you mean CRB?
Oh,
Are you applying? Are you getting your C for this is for Nibiat Keful. If you are getting your CERB from Services Canada, I'm wondering if, where you're getting your CERB from. Are you getting your CRB from CRA or from Services Canada? Because if you are getting your CERB in Services Canada, you don't have to reapply. You just have to wait for their feedback on whether they will transition you automatically to EI or if you have to reapply. So if you're getting your EI from Services Canada, you will be automatically transitioned to EI unless your SIN number starts with 9, you are self-employed, or you at some point while getting the CRB said that you went back to work full time, but it doesn't seem that way. Um, you seem to be only getting 12 hours. So, yeah, you should still be getting EI. You should be transitioned automatically if your SIN numbers doesn't start with 9. If your SIN number starts with 9, then you have to submit another EI application. If you are getting your CRB from CRA website, then if you qualify for EI, then uh, submit your application for EI in Services Canada and give them your ROE when well anyway our ROE will reflect our 1 year history. So if in that 1 year ROE, if at some point you were off work for 1 week or 2 weeks, it doesn't have to be before your application. It can be within your within this year, then you will qualify for EI. And to learn more about what the qualifications for EI, I have a vlog on that one just a few days ago, 2 or 3 days ago. And if you're wondering, if you are wondering about the CRB, if you can apply for CRB. So if you're not eligible with um, EI, then you can apply for the CRB or the Canada Recovery Benefit. If this 12 hours is a 50% reduction of your average weekly earnings, and that if you've earned $5,000 in the past 12 months or 2019. Um, Mimi Boys, what is that? Angel O, hello. I would like to ask the federal tax from the EI latest claim board on Service Canada. Is it the amount of tax they will deduct from the benefit rate amount? And I'm not sure if the benefit rate amount from the latest claim board is tax deducted already. Angel,
what happened? Oh,
I'm not really sure about the federal tax for the EI latest claim. I don't know about that, but what I'm sure is the $500, the minimum $500 that they said on their website, it's before tax. So that's not actually what you will be getting. They will still deduct tax from that before you will receive the benefit. So I don't know. One of my friend got his feedback from Services Canada already. It says that he will be getting $500, and the tax for that is $42. So then I guess he will just be getting 558. If that's 42 and 58 is, yeah. So $500 will still be taxed.
Really?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not too sure about this latest claim board benefit rate amount. I just know that the $500 minimum payment that they will give us will still be deducted tax. Hi, yet what 567 Ruka? Hello. So Nibiat Kiful, did I answer your question? I hope I answered your questions. So yeah, the EI application under review. Yeah, they will still be looking into your EI application, and they will check if you qualify for everything, and then they will let you know in a few days whether you qualify or not. So if you do qualify, they will give you the statement on how much you will be getting, how many weeks you will be getting the benefits, and how much your tax will be. And then if you don't qualify, then they will also let you know, and then that is the time that you have to apply for the CRB in the CRA website. I'm not really sure like why it's taking too long for them to review applications, but maybe because of the bulk of the application for the I guess that's why it's taking them too long to review our applications, because not everyone who was on CERB in Services Canada qualifies for the new EI. There will still be some who will not qualify for the new EI. So not everybody will be transitioned automatically. But if you don't fall under the exemptions of having a C number that starts with 9, self-employed, and that you at some point stop receiving CRB because you went back to work fully, then you just have to wait and they will assess your application. However, if your SIN number starts with 9 and then you went back to work full time at some point and you're self-employed, then you have to start another application for EI, even if you are getting your EI in Services Canada. Think I still have more questions on my vlogs, my previous vlog. So let me answer that while there's no other question yet. Okay.
Who is it?
Okay, let me just read this out. This is from Ern Castillo. So this info might help those similarly situated. Background, Ern Castillo has been messaging me because when he submitted his last report, he didn't see any next reporting date. So this is good news for everyone. Now Services Canada went back to him and they are now going to pay him on October 14 the net amount of $500 for the 1 week period of September 27 to October 3. Oh, this is 1 week of CRB on top of the complete amount I received from CRA up to September 26. What is amusing is that my MSCA Online latest claim was reactivation week, September 27. I could only surmise that reactivation week, September 20. The EI application I submitted on September 18 was at some point deactivated. Oh yeah, because he submitted on September 18 and another one. Okay. Perhaps because they found out that I already received the full CERB from CRA. The processing was done on October 11. the day after I submitted another EI application. Okay, which I guess triggered the re-evaluation. Probably. The previous report I submitted for period September 13 to 26, which was actually overlapping my CRB, CRA was evidently ignored, canceled, deleted, and disallowed. So that's good. My transition to the new EI will hopefully now be automatic with the help of my second EI application on October 10, which already included info on the ROE needed that contains insurable hours and income. The reason for the ROE is shortage of work and date of recall unknown. Just one more question, please, Ms. Annalise. Am I still obliged to look for new or additional employment while waiting for my employer's notice of recall? I have been with the company for several years now, and I have no intention of moving to another one. In my case, I didn't have to look for another job. I just have that I am willing to work every time. I mean, I'm willing and available to work for the company I'm already working for and for the company I was laid off from. So I don't think you have to find another job unless you choose to, because I'm sure I know EI, whatever we will be receiving from EI, will not be enough to sustain us really. I mean, it will not be enough for all our needs. It can be enough, but if you want more, then you can find another job, but you don't have to. I believe if you're just waiting for a recall from the company you are laid off from. But if you are laid, not just laid off, like permanently laid off, let go, or if you are fired or something, you have to find another job. Thank you, Angel. Thank you for letting me help you. And Nibiat Kiful
What?
and Israruddin Atal. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for dropping by my live stream. What else? So for Mr. Ern Castillo, thank you also, Mr. Ern Castillo. If you will see this on a playback, thank you so much for leaving this comment. This will help a lot, especially to those on the same situations. And thank you. This is a very, very long update. And thank you so much for that one, for taking the time to put an update about the EI, because I know so many people are on the same situation right now. So what else? Let me just look. Okay.
Oh, I like you.
I just received. Okay, let me find another question. If you don't have a question yet, I'm going to find another question from my past vlogs, and then I will answer here. Okay, hi, from Hale Rastigari. Hale Rastigari. Hi, I already applied for EI and I'm working like 15 hours per week, and my manager said we cannot get you, or maybe I answered you the first time. Which plan can I hours per week, and my manager said we cannot get you more hours. Can I apply for EI again because I need financial aid? Which plan can I apply? So wait, you said you already applied for EI and you are working like 15 hours per week, and your manager said you cannot get more hours.
Ouch.
So you don't if you already have so I'm guessing because you're asking if you can apply for EI again, that you stopped a claim before. So maybe you applied for EI in the past and then you stopped because you went back to work at some point, and now you are only working 15 hours per week. You are notified by your manager that you are going to be working 15 hours per week.
Look at her.
So you are asking now if you can apply for EI again. So yes, definitely you fall under the exemptions to the automatic transition. So you have to apply for EI again, using the same ROE that you used, or you can ask for a new ROE if the last ROE that you used when you applied for EI the first time is not related to COVID, or if
She's one of the.
if you want to start, I think it will just be better if you give them a new ROE if you're going to start another application. But first, clarify and call them if they will, because sometimes if you have a claim already within this year, they will just continue that claim in that previous claim, because that was before the new changes to EI, which is that $500 is the minimum pay now. So if you want to start a new claim, please call them and tell them that you want to start a new claim and disregard the previous claim. However, if you do that, you will lose the weeks that you will still be getting from that previous claim, but you will be getting more benefits in this new claim if you were getting less than $500 from that previous claim. Hopefully the AI processing time doesn't take 4 to 5 weeks. It would be, oh no, as far as I know, like for this Mr. Ern Castillo, it took him, he was messaging me 4 days ago, probably, or 3 days ago. And then now he said he will be getting the benefits on October 14. So when is October 14? Today, yesterday was 12/13. So tomorrow. So he'll be getting the money tomorrow. So it took them, so he submitted October 10, about 4 to 5 days. He got the feedback from Services Canada about 4 to 5 days. So that's probably be our wait as well. In my case, however, I haven't done my last reporting because I will be receiving gratuity, with which I don't really know unless I get my paycheck. So I have to wait for my paycheck, and then when I get my paycheck, I can do my last reporting. And then by then I will also know if I will be transitioned to EI automatically. But hopefully I will be. But I will probably be also waiting till I will be transitioned to EI. Yeah.
But she also
Okay. Yeah, so for that question, which plan can I apply? So if you were already getting EI before Hale, Rusty got it, then you should qualify for this new EI as well, because this new EI is more inclusive to Canadians. So, or to everyone, like to like whoever will be applying, because the number of hours that will be required has been reduced to 120 hours only, and then you will be getting a minimum of $500 per week before tax, and then you will be getting at least 26 weeks of benefits. So it could be more if you've been working for a while now, if you've been contributing to EI for a while now. You're very much welcome. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce, how to read that. I don't know. But thank you for joining my live stream. And oh, Jerome, thank you, Jerome. Thank you for dropping by my live stream, and thank you for putting on in questions. I hope you will get the benefits soon. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow, on the 14th as well.
I didn't get to read the second one.
If you can leave me an update, that would be nice. So I can also tell the others that, I can also update the others that benefit is coming, or
What does the second one
it won't
say?
take too long.
What does the second one say?
Okay. What else? My head is really aching.
Oh my god.
Okay. Do I still have more questions? Okay. I went into this is from Mortgage Financing. I went into my account recently. I messed up one of the questions, so it locked me out. I can't get through to CRA. Any suggestions? Oh, you just have to call them. If you are in the CRA account, you have to call them, because I don't think in the CRA, you cannot even submit a service request form. I don't think you can do that. But with the Services Canada, if you can't get through them, you can submit a service request form, and that should notify them to call you when they can. But yeah, with the CRA, you just really have to call them. So I will put that in right now.
Oh, she's live. Oh, actually, my cousin got like.
Okay. Anyway, thank you for joining me in my live stream. If you have any question, just please type it in. Okay, what else? Oh, this is an update from Aegis Farm. So she had trouble with applying for CRB yesterday. A lot of people had trouble applying for the CRB, and apparently, I read it somewhere that the system crashed yesterday, probably because of the number of applications that they received. But they also said that yesterday, later that day, it was already fixed. And with the CRB, when you're applying for CRB, if you don't click all the eligibility, you won't be able to proceed with your application. You will not qualify. You have to qualify for all the eligibility. You have to tick all the eligibilities there, because if you don't qualify for all the eligibilities, you won't qualify. Which I did, by the way. I made a video of that application, which I posted yesterday, because I wanted to show you how the application will look like. So I skipped the part where it says I am not eligible for EI, because I am eligible for EI. So I didn't tick that. And then when I submitted the application, I was denied because I didn't qualify. I didn't qualify for that eligibility where I will qualify. I'm not eligible for EI. So that is probably one of the reasons why a lot of people's applications didn't go through, because you did not tick all the boxes, or you did not qualify for all the eligibility requirements for the CRB. So thank you, Agis Fam, for putting in a comment to update us. Thank you so much for that. Okay, and then for Mr. Danish Akbar, can you please clarify? Okay, I don't have any more comments. Okay. Can you please clarify on this, please? Let's say I'm calculating my earnings for the first 2-week period for CRB from 27th to October 10. Do I count the amount for the hours I worked in this period, or is it the pay I got within this period through my SIN in my bank? Okay. Oh, for the CRB, 50, you must be wondering about the 50% reduction in weekly earnings. So, Mr. Danish Akbar, I will put the link in your question here. I had a vlog on this one explaining how to get your 50% average weekly earnings reduction to qualify for the CRB. I will just give you the link on that one, because it's a long explanation. So basically, okay, let me just explain it here. Well, there's some people watching. So to get the CRB, you are either not working or experiencing 50% reduction of your average weekly earnings. And to get the 50% average weekly earnings is to get your let's say I will be using my 2019 income, because in 2019 I was earning more. So that means if I was earning more, then you will have more basis for the reduction. So let me just finish this explanation. Sorry. So let's say in 2019 you earned about $36,000. You divide that into 52 weeks, and then again you divide that into two, and that would be your average weekly earnings. This is fully discussed in one of my vlogs. If you can please find that vlog, you will see how the calculation is. And then, so if you are not earning that much every week, then you should be able to qualify for CRB on that week. Because CRB, you will only get the benefits in CRB after you submit for that 2 weeks. So it's a retroactive pay. So if you earn more than your average weekly earnings for that week, then you won't get the CRB for that week. So again, you still have until September 25, and the 26 weeks doesn't have to be used up consecutively. So even if this week you didn't qualify, let's say the first week you didn't qualify, you still have 26 weeks till September 25, 2021. Alexa, stop. Toronto forever. Why is CRB claimants allowed to make 35,000 and still work? But EI claimants, if we work, we have to pay 50% of our earnings to EI. Na with the CRB, you can when you earn when your earnings reach as much as $38,000 minus the CRB benefits that you get, that's when you will start repaying 50 cents per dollar of your income that is over the 38,000 income limit. Now with the EI, I'm not really sure. Um, I did read that you have to repay. Oh, they will take 50 cents per dollar. Uh, hmm. Oh, they did not even have employment. Yes, but some of the CRB applicants, like you can get CRB even if you are working.
Chicken wings.
And the income that they will be basing it on is from January to December 2019, and the CERB is part of that income.
It's
Only CRB is not part of that income calculation. So if from January to December, they were working from January to March, and then they were receiving CERB. Even the CERB is part of the income, the 38,000 income that is going to be calculated. Yeah, you can't go for CRB if you are eligible for EI. Same with me. And I honestly, Toronto, I don't really know how EI is better better over CRB. Like even had a subscriber who asked me, can I use my CRB now and just use my EI later? Because I think he has like he wants to use his EI later. But unfortunately, if you're eligible for EI now, you have to use your EI now.
Mine's under that.
That's my understanding. So I don't really know how it will be better for us to be claiming from EI instead of the CRB. And I'm on the same boat with you on this one. Like I don't really know. Like if there was a choice to just get the CRB and then use your EI later, I'm actually wondering about that as well. Like, can I just use my CRB, go back to normal, and EI will be there forever while CRB is only now till September 25? My next report is for EI. Is for 1 week.
Same person?
Is for 1 week. Is it normal?
Wait, let's go on a
Is
same
it a report until October 3, 2020? Because if that's the case, that is because the CERB period was over until October 3, 2020. But after that, it should still be 2 weeks, I think, because it's a bi-weekly report. But if that report that you were referring to is up to until October 3, 2020, it makes sense because that is the last CERB period. Yeah, I hope so. I hope we're just gonna be doing bi-weekly as well. Because imagine having to do the report every week. I mean, I cannot even keep up. I'm so, I mean, it's so bad. I haven't even done my last two reports. So I hope it will stay as bi-weekly report. Do you still have any more questions?
Oh my god. Wait, is she live?
Yeah, mine too was bi-weekly. It had been bi-weekly for me, but I'm also guessing that because I didn't get the CRB every week, so I still have until October 3, 2020. So my last report will probably also be for 1 week only. It will be for until October 3, 2020. So that for Tariq Masi, is that report that is only for a week until October 3, 2020? Like the last report that your next report that you have to submit, is it until October 3, 2020? October 16. So for if that's only 1 week, what is that? That's from
Who is library?
October 16. So that's from, huh? I thought Sunday, Saturday.
The only one for me.
October 11. October 11. Okay, so that's a report from Saturday.
Do it.
No, wait. So 11. So October 5 to 11 or October 4 to 11? October 11, this Friday. You have to report 8 a.m. Oh, that is strange. I don't know why. I don't know why there is a report such as that, like only a week. Because I thought if you're just getting the last CRB payment, which is until October 3, that's when you
Yeah.
will only be reporting for a week. I don't know. Because Erin Castillo, yeah, that's crazy if we have to do the report every week now. Let me just check Mr. Erin Castillo's comment again.
Aw. They're grown up.
Where did I see that? Anyways, ah. Anyways, if they want us to do a report for 1 week, I don't think we can really do anything. Then we'll report for 1 week, and then hopefully the next one will be back to normal, which is a 2 week period. Because I have no idea that they are doing that, like a 1 week reporting. Okay, maybe here. They started normal though. I can't find his comment. He did say he will be getting. Yeah, then maybe it is weekly. Oh, I haven't seen that new information that we will have to report every week. That is strange. Okay, after you've applied. Yeah, it still says here you must complete bi-weekly reports to prove your eligibility and to receive benefits to which you may be entitled. So I don't know why they are only, yeah, it says here complete your bi-weekly report. It's all says bi-weekly report. Well, anyways, maybe they are, I don't know, adjusting. Thank you, Toronto, for dropping by. Yeah. Have a good night. And Tarik Masi. We'll just do one report and then we'll just do 1 week report and maybe it will go back to 2 weeks after that. I hope. Anyways, I also have to go. I have to eat. Ay, Tarik. Sorry. Do you have another question before I go? Oh, although you can just leave it in this comment section of this live stream if you still have any. You're welcome. Thank you for dropping by. And I think that's it for tonight. I will try to do another one tomorrow if I'm better, if I'm still okay. But yeah, thank you so much for everyone. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. I hope you will be getting your benefits soon. And me too. Yeah. Thank you. Bye-bye.